We back at it. And we are back. It's James, of course, and you got light skin Shishi. And we are the real 100%. And you already know, of course, man, y'all go check out our SMS, which we'll be dropping our, be true, be real, be honest shirts, real 100 shirts. We got signature 100 shirts. And, y'all keep an eye out for that, man. Just go sign up to the SMS and, y'all to be the first notified when everything get dropped.
Got that
Marriage department. Appreciate you. And, we always keeping the real 100 over here. Y'all already know what's up, man. You got anything, B?
No. How was your day?
So, look. Our first thing I'm going to get into right now. I didn't record any of this. I probably should have, but I didn't. But I just, first of all, want to give a shout out to all the mechanics. I want to give a shout out to all the street mechanics. All the mechanics that do, do the work in the backyard or out on the street, whatever y'all do. I want to salute y'all and give y'all props and give y'all whatever it is. I want to give y'all all y'all love and support. I want to give y'all flowers because I understand what y'all go through, right? You know what I mean? So me being concerned husband and doing my husbandly duties and trying to save money on top of that, I ain't gonna hold you up. So my wife's car needed some new hub bearings, you know what I'm saying? So we purchased some hub bearings and, I watched a couple of YouTube videos. I'm like, okay, this shit gonna be a breeze. This ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? So I done watched a couple of videos and, I got some tools. I ain't got a lot, but I got some tools, So get the car up on the jacks and everything. And, first of all, I came across a problem with taking off the damn lug nuts because it was getting stripped. So I went to the other tire like, fuck that one. Got the other tire, got it off.
You said skip this one.
I'll go on to the next one.
Oh.
Got it off, you know what I'm saying, and get to the hub and all that stuff like that. That gave me an issue off rip. You know what I'm saying? The hub gave me an issue because there's 4 screws in the back. It's hard to get to them and it's hard to get them off. So I had an issue with that. So I had to go to Lowe's and get some more tools or whatever and finally get the 4 screws off in the back. Now, I don't know if this motherfucker was welded on here. I don't know if they used some super glue or some Gorilla Glue upon this motherfucker.
Not the Gorilla Glue.
But this bitch won't come off, man. I'm like, yo, I pry bar and all that stuff like that. And now the front part came off already, but the other part that's on the actual, what's that thing called? Not the wheel, but the
axle.
No, it's not on the axle.
I'm just naming.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but that's on the actual. That's on the part of the car. It's not the axle, but whatever that piece is on the back part, that part ain't came off yet. You know what I mean? So I've been on this shit for like 2 days, going on 3 days or 2 days.
It's
3. And I'm looking at the video.
You started Tuesday.
So look, what made me mad, I ain't gonna hold you up. Watching these videos, they make this shit look so fucking easy. I'm mad at these motherfuckers because that shit.
YouTube is misleading.
They shit came off like butter, like just a couple of taps fell off. You know what I'm saying?
Tap,
some of them like the 4 screws in the back. Soon as they took them off, it just. I'm like, well, I'm thinking my shit gonna be the same way.
You had the same expectations, huh?
Not at all. Not at all. So it's very
tedious.
It's very irritating. It's very frustrating. But
the weather has not been good either.
Yeah, that just made it even worse. But I will say this though, when something does go right, that gives me a boost of just
keep going.
I don't know what it is, but
the
you
little
feel
engine
it.
That could.
It ain't even the engine.
Just keep going.
But when you do finally get something that goes right, and you know what I'm saying, and you kind of on the right path, it does give you that boost of energy. It does give you that accomplishment feeling like, yo, I'm doing this.
You can keep going.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So even in the midst of all the bullshit where you get frustrated and you get irritated and you getting rained on and it's snowing a little bit, you sitting outside on the ground and you wet and wet because of rain and the snow and all the other bullshit. Once something does go right, you be like, you just it's just like a big hug.
These 12 hours was worth it.
It feel like a big hug. It just like somebody just grabbed you and hugged you type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and it reminds you that I worked last night. Got off work at I was supposed to get off at 6. Got home at like 8:30 this morning.
Probably less than that. Longer
It's about 8:30. Came home, took the dogs out, didn't eat anything, went to Lowe's again, came back home, and went straight to working on her car again. So I ain't really been like, and it's crazy because like I ain't been to the gym or worked out or anything, but my body just feels sore. Like not like crazy sore, but like I can feel it like in my sides. You know what I'm saying? My legs a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, these are things that I don't want to do, but I know I have to do. And on top of that, I'm just trying to make sure we save some money too. So I don't know if I'm putting the time in, but it's gonna be a big accomplishment once it's finished and all done. Because you get that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I did this. I can do this. And this is my first time ever touching a hub bearing in my entire life.
In his life.
I am not a mechanic by far.
No, he ain't.
But you
trying. I'm not being shady.
I don't like your ad-libs. I don't need you, Jeezy. I don't need Jeezy, okay?
That's fair. That's
all
fair.
Right.
That's fair. So, I mean, you trying. I'm like, But yeah, it's cool though. So it's cool. At least well, no. Yeah. We'll be off the next couple of days. So.
Yeah. So, I did put that when we came in to do our pod today, so I'm like, number 1, mechanics. I feel like I should give y'all props. Show y'all love. And saying the appreciation that y'all go. I want to appreciate y'all, so give y'all flowers because that shit is. I don't know how y'all do real. It sucks. I couldn't, man. That shit is horrible.
You see the reason why they charge what they charge.
I can understand.
Let's look at the weather. Okay, it's supposed to be clear.
What, tomorrow?
47 degrees. Yeah.
I mean, even though it's been snowing and raining out here, it ain't been like crazy. I think yesterday was crazy.
Not supposed to snow or nothing like that.
Today was kind of cold, for real. It was like real cold. But how was your day though, baby?
Long. Had to catch a lift. The Lyft driver told me all his life stories. I was only in the car for 20 minutes.
He was just being nice.
He was. But you didn't like that.
I didn't.
I'm on the phone with you. You tell him to shut up. Now I'm in the back of his car. Hell no. You keep talking, young man. I'm going to just hit you with the okay.
Who are you talking to? Yeah, that's the Lyft driver. Like, shut up and drive.
He was nice. I mean, he told me about 6 or 7 stories.
About what, though?
He had stage 2 kidney failure.
Oh, whoa, hold up.
I told you. I didn't even ask this stuff.
So, like, how is it like you just get
Don't know how it started.
Okay.
It started off with the vape. He said if I vape that,
mess with us.
No. He could do it because he had one. And I said, no, you go ahead. You do your thing. He said no cigarettes. Then said he had stage 2 kidney failure. He allergic to mold.
Now, how do you get on this conversation?
I don't know. People just talk to talk. You don't have to say anything.
That is true.
He just got a new car for drive time.
Drive time. What's that? That's a car lot or something?
It's like yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. And he do live part time, but by the time he told me all this stuff, you had called and the conversation had ended.
And then I was asking her all type of questions that I wanted her to ask him.
Ask the Lyft driver, but you don't even want me to talking to him. You want him to just drive, but you want me to ask him shit.
I know you're not gonna ask that, but I would definitely ask if it was me. So I want to know because she said that her Lyft was like $20 to get to her job. Yeah. So I'm like, well, how does that work? Like, do Lyft take their money off top, or does that whole $20 go towards my man that's driving? Like that whole 20 his?
I don't know.
Or do they get a certain amount by the distance they're going? Like how far or how, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's a short distance, you only get like $1.25.
Again, it was my first time on the Lyft, and you can pay if you wanted like a bigger car Or if you wanted them to be there faster, then like you wanted them right then and there. It was like an extra $10. But mine only took 7 minutes to get to me.
Oh. Yeah, I want to know how that worked though. Like, how does that whole Lyft work? And then when we started talking about it, I thought of first of all, it's not taxi drive confessions because that's what I was thinking about. But it's not that. I was thinking about the little. I don't know if people remember this show where you would be in a taxi in New York. And the dude, you get in the car and you got to answer these questions to, you get money to get to your next location, whatever. You can, yes, I don't know. You still don't know the name of it.
I don't. But let me look.
But everybody probably remember that taxi confession. What is it called? Taxi.
Get in there and there be the loud music.
Taxi confession. Ain't that what it was called? The other one, the one that used to come like on HBO or Showtime.
Cash Cab.
Cash Cab. If I was somebody that was doing the Lyft, or if I was doing what's that shit called?
Uber.
You did a Lyft, right?
Yeah.
So if I was doing a Lyft or whatever, I would do that in my Lyft. Like, I would do that in my Lyft. To where like
like have okay, I got you.
Have like a game thing. And you know what I'm saying? From where I picked you up to your destination, I would have a camera in my car recording it.
He did have a dash cam that was pretty nice. So
I would have a dash cam in my car, and I would let them know as soon as you get in, it's being recorded. But you know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. By the time if you get to your destination, you win some money.
But you can't do that because you already prepaid. Oh, well, I'm thinking about like how on that thing, like if they got the questions wrong, they put them out. So
but you wouldn't get put out though. You just wouldn't get no money. Like I wouldn't give you any. You wouldn't at the end of the ride. You're not getting anything. So let's say if like I got 5 questions, or let's say 10 questions, right? And out of that 10, you got to get like 8 right or something like that, and you miss the other ones, you don't get it.
I got you.
And then if you get them all right, you good. So you win like $100, or let's just say starting off $50 at the end of the ride. I give you $50. And if you put that on YouTube or Instagram or whatever,
look at you trying to come up with another side.
You got your own show, and you working at the same time. I'm hustling. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is not like you couldn't do that. You in your own car. You know what I'm saying? And Lyft is paying you, and they getting their money off top. So why I couldn't add a camera in my car and let the person know as soon as you get in, hey, this is a game show that, you know what I'm saying, from here to there, it's going to be recorded, and I will put it on my YouTube or whatever channel. And, at the end of this ride, you can either win $50. And the more you keep doing it, posting it on YouTube, you at work while you at work.
Gotcha.
You get home, just edit it, what need to be edited, and put it out there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like a little 30-minute type show. And all these years, like I got the idea, just knowing. Cause only reason I got the idea, which I'm giving to everybody else now that might watch this, is talking to you while you was in the cab, while you was in the Lyft with my man, and I thought about that TV show, and I instantly like, boom, I would be doing this. It's exactly what I'd be doing. But I'm driving motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, picking you up in Lyft. So anybody out there that that might be doing this or not doing this or getting this idea from hearing this from me, hey man, put me like 2%. You know what I'm saying?
Not 2%.
Like 2%.
2%.
I don't want a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not greedy. I ain't greedy.
You just want a little bit off the top.
Yeah, just like 2%. You know what I'm saying? Of what you make. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Since I'm throwing an idea out there, somebody gonna take it anyway. But I always have a lot of ideas. I swear I do. I think I was just born to do something other than work for somebody else.
I was born to do something.
I don't know what it is yet, but we all should strive to be doing something for ourselves in any shape, form, or fashion. But yeah, whoever take that idea, take it and run with it, man. Salute to you. I don't know what you would call it though. Like you haven't come up with a name for that. You can't use that same name that them other people use. You know what I'm saying? But you have to come up with a definite name for it. Something with being in Detroit though, since you in Detroit. I don't know what, but
to be continued on that one.
You know what I'm saying? As a hard working man out here, you know what I mean? You gotta get it how you live, you know what I mean? So we're gonna just, you know what I'm saying, hop into this next discussion, you know what I'm saying? Talking about the hard working man out here that's working and, trying to make a living. You know what I'm saying? And trying to keep a roof over their head and everything. We're gonna talk about T.I. right now, man. Mm-hmm. So T.I.
expeditiously.
He got into a little altercation, right, with a hardworking man at work. I think he was a bouncer.
Do you consider that an altercation, or that was just more so of him
ragging on him, jonesing on him for no reason? But you know, hey man, okay. His people told him like, hey, we can't have nobody in here, so without you showing ID type shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So let's listen to it. Let's roll the clip of T.I. in, my man.
I'm right here in Austin, Texas. I'm in Austin, Texas on, what it is? It's 6th Street?
East 6th Street.
On East 6th Street at a place called Revelry. Rainy? Okay, Rainy Street. Place called Revelry. There's a sucker up here at the front. There's a sucker right here at the front. This sucker nigga right here talking about I need some ID to get in somewhere. Huh? Don't worry about it. This sucker right here talking about I need some ID to get in somewhere. Any nigga with some shoes like that ain't gonna keep me out of nowhere, man. Nigga wear them peppermint pattern shoes. This man got on a goddamn Walmart Versace shirt, boy, with them Ross pants. And here, well, what your nipple hard for, man? Why your nipple hard for, man? That boy got them thick ass ankles. But look at that boy ankle poking out the side of them peppermint pattern shoes. But what is that, velvet? What is that, velvet? Hell no. Huh? Yeah. Appreciate you too, buddy. We on him right now, though. But look at the ass shoes, boy. Who gave you them goddamn shoes, boy? Your grandma put them up in a birthday card. Was for $5, $6, didn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon me, man. All right, now. All right. Back to your whole business. Yeah, man. So if y'all in Austin, just make sure you don't come to Revelry. That's all. Y'all be cool, man. Come.
So that's what T.I. did to a gentleman at his job while he was at work. He just doing his job. Motivation, right? You gotta get him a job. Haters, get on your job.
He must have been having a bad day.
Motivation. But read what my man said on there, though. And you know what? He said, "Ain't no one with those type of shoes is keeping me out the. But evidently, he did.
I was gonna say that. I said, "Did you get in?" No, it didn't went away.
Cause he definitely
Somebody said, Big Malcolm X player said, "Money don't unlame a lame." Context: hardworking black man wakes up every day to go do his job as a bouncer / doorman. His job policy is an ID is required for all who enter. Lame millionaires decide to insult the 9-to-5 for doing his job.
So who's really the lame here, right?
It makes me think about this. Was a while ago. It was years ago. Scott Storch and his girl tried to go to the club, and she didn't have ID, and they turned him around. Everybody knew he was Scott Storch, but that ain't got. If you didn't book this event, and we know who you are prior to or know what's going on, you can't just walk up in there. Everybody might not know T.I.
But even if they do, though, you're still required to show ID.
Absolutely. So you don't get privileges because
you're a celebrity.
You're a celebrity. You're still a normal person.
They gotta show ID just like everybody else.
Gotta show everybody else. But like everybody else.
Some people think I think people believe since they are who they are, you know what I'm saying, like a T.I. or whoever else, feel like, hey, I'm T.I. I shouldn't have to ID.
That's stupid. You know how many celebrity lookalikes it is half the time?
I mean,
people pretending.
I mean, I don't know if it's that many, but still.
You have a lot of people that it's their job to look like somebody famous.
Oh, I ain't know that.
So, you could look different on TV than what you do in real life. Example, his wife. She ugly on TV. I'm sure she uglier in person.
Wait.
I'm sorry, God. Forgive me. That wasn't nice. She had nothing to do with this. I'm sorry.
She called her straight. And you didn't say like she was cute and like on TV and then ugly in real life. You said she's ugly on TV and then just ugly in real life.
I seen videos of family that went to go see her when they came here, and she was a hot mess.
Oh man,
I'm sorry, that wasn't nice. Don't take that back.
I mean, we just being honest.
So he probably was having a bad day. Cause
we can't say he was having a bad day.
I'm just,
I just believe that
taking jabs because
he probably should apologize to that man, though, right?
I hope the internet clown him for that.
And he would come in that scenario. T.I. would be the lame in that scenario.
If he could have just walked away. You didn't have to pull out your phone, call me a suck ass nigga. That's probably why I called his wife ugly, because you did unnecessary like jabs at him for no reason when he just doing his job.
Yeah. Just like you say, you got to get on your job, man. So his motivation was to get up and go to work, guard that door like he's supposed to, and check everybody with ID. So he, in other words, T.I. should have said, you know what, salute to you, brother, for doing your job. That's motivation I want to see, because you're just because who I am, you're still holding me as a regular person. Like, look, man, I need ID before you get in here. I know who you are, but I still got to see ID.
And you don't know who's watching.
And you should respect that as a man that's on his job, that is 9 to 5. As T.I., you should respect him. Like, no, man, I salute you for doing what you're doing. Because you would want that man at that standing there watching that door, that's a security or whatever / doorman. You would want that police officer to do the exact same thing that he's doing. So you will hold the smaller guy working at the door, you know what I'm saying, accountable for what he's supposed to be doing. On the next level, which is a police officer, you should hold them accountable for doing what they're supposed to be doing the right way too. I mean, you got to hold everybody accountable.
You don't know who's watching. They can have like little secret spy people that come in and make sure that y'all doing what y'all doing, you know, they see him, not let him in. My man, get in trouble the next day. Lose his job because you letting somebody into an establishment that clearly there's an age restriction.
And, I done got fired the next day by letting T.I. in. You ain't about to come help the nigga.
What T.I. gonna do for me?
Nothing whatsoever.
Not a damn thing. I'm gonna have to come up with a GoFundMe page talking about I lost my job because of T.I.
Yeah. And he might spare you a little cash, but it ain't gonna be enough. For sure.
And that's like that whole Shine and P. Diddy thing. I done been in jail for how many years? You want to give me 50,000?
You seen that too? Yeah.
I beat your ass.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I need more than that.
Yeah, that was crazy. I seen that interview too, though. But yeah.
Yeah. Anywho.
But yeah, shout out to that gentleman though, man, for holding down the fort. Doing what he's supposed to be doing.
And then he told people not to come to this establishment. For what? If I'm the owner of this establishment, I got problems. We need to have a conversation.
I ain't even think about that.
We need to have a conversation because you're trying to prevent my business
from making money.
Because
of our doorman.
Because my employee did his job.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
That would be like assassinating a character.
I don't know if it's that deep, but
it would be that deep because what if
it'd be false?
Just think about it. He has a lot of followers, right? That follow him on socials or whatever like that, right? So if he's telling everybody when y'all come to Houston, don't come to this establishment, you're because of my employees wouldn't allow you to come in because you didn't have an ID. You're messing up my business now. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say they go on a few weeks or maybe a month where everything is a decline when they normally be up. So wouldn't that be T.I.'s fault for telling all his followers, if y'all come to Houston, or if you in Houston, don't come here?
It could, but they have to get their lawyers to definitely prove it.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I ain't even think about that, but that makes I wonder could that be some type of lawsuit against him if the establishment starts to decline on certain things or
defamation of character.
I don't know if it's
call me a suck ass nigga because I wouldn't let you come in.
Could that be a defamation of character? I mean, could you talking about him
in a negative way? Yeah. And he ain't doing nothing wrong.
I'm just doing my job.
With these lemon pepper steppers on while you still outside.
And these hard nipples, nigga.
And the people walked around you and gave their ID.
Yeah. Hey man, it's crazy out here. But everybody should hold T.I. accountable for that though, for real. Because he would be the real sucker in this situation. But ain't nobody gonna say shit.
I hope I see a whole bunch of people Breakfast Club talk about him.
They did. They brought it up, but they ain't even say shit about it really. I mean, they said something about it, but it was more like kind of what we saying, like, yo, that man was doing his job.
They trying to prevent him from not wanting to come back to that show.
Yeah, but they was really saying like salute to him for doing his job, but they didn't really say anything
about T.I. calling him out.
Yeah, like,
like unnecessary.
Yeah, because he was jonesing on him for real, for sure, but it was definitely unnecessary and wasn't called for.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So yeah, he could have left all that out, but on to the next, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know the video I sent you. What's her name? I think it's like something J or something like that. J baby or something like that. But anyway, it's a young lady. We're gonna roll this too, if y'all can hear it. So, and actually, it was other stuff she said prior to that we listened to earlier on the way here to the crib. She was really wilding, yo. Like she said a lot of stuff.
It don't say her name, but she was on Rap House TV.
Yeah, she said a lot of stuff. I think in the beginning of the actual video that was way worse than her saying she married the simp. To me,
play the video.
Do you think you play the simp part or play the part with like we will be listening to on the way to the house? Not the whole thing, but a piece of it.
You can play a piece of the beginning because that just I don't know. You need to do both.
Cause she was saying some wild shit. Though,
you need to do both.
She was saying some wild shit, right?
You need to do both.
Right, but I don't want to make. I don't want to.
It ain't gotta be that long.
A lot if we really feeling you. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like.
My bad. Hold on, y'all.
A lot if we really feeling you. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp and I seen the opportunity and I took it.
Well, I'm saying what his qualities was.
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that I have 3 kids.
So you got 3 kids too?
I have 3 children.
And a nigga supposed to come with the bag?
They supposed to come. And that's why you have to have a bag.
Yeah.
Like you got to take care of me and my kids.
So, like you automatically get these responsibilities?
Yes.
Stop playing.
I'm not playing.
And how many niggas doing this?
I have between 2 or 3.
I'm saying, how many have you ran into in life?
Okay, so let's say I run into 100 dudes. Probably about 4 of them.
Yeah, they're about the odds.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with that. Now
Probably about 4 of them.
They're about the odds. All right.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, that's so that kind of sound like you are delusional. You just catching, it's just a sucker born every day.
Basically.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying, a nigga that's, so you ain't never caught no nigga that's worth something doing that though. Am I kidding?
I probably have one. See, the way this game work is you have to get with a man who ain't used to dating bad.
Yeah, man. So there's some other stuff I want to try to listen to because this lady is.
Oh.
She
really feeling you. It's the ones we.
She is pretty much. She's like, to me, she would be like a bona fide prostitute.
Because if they listen to it, her first part was if a guy get with her, he has to be able to pay all her bills and his bills. His check is her check, and her check is her check alone. And the only thing she's offering is conversation, time, energy, and her box. And she said her box was golden.
Pretty much. She said like she got like the golden box.
Can't be gold. You got 3 kids. He should have asked how many baby dads she had because clearly they understand that she wasn't shit.
So they don't all been down that slide.
They done been down that slide and got off the ride.
They done all been down that same wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And that goal wasn't that goal.
But I'm like, who says stuff like this? Like,
see, I believe that I don't want to say all women, but I do think most women think how she think to a certain extent. And I just remind you, we just seen a video a few days ago, or heard a video a few days ago, where a woman can, like, she has, like, same thing with her though. She has nothing to offer to him, but she wants the man to be loyal, pay all her bills, faithful, and pretty much it's all about her. Pretty much what she said. It's all about her. And what he gets in return is her time, her energy,
and some good sex,
and her box. And she don't give head. She don't give head. That's what she said. So I'm looking at like, well, why would somebody marry someone? But
sometimes you think you could change a hoe to a housewife.
It's a simp born every day, though, B. You know what I'm saying? It's the 2024 going into 2025.
And she broke up with him because he lost his job.
Yeah.
And he couldn't pay the bills.
Yeah.
So she covered the bills.
Well, she thought about covering the bills.
No, she said she covered.
She did do it?
She covered the bills, but told him that he needed to pay her back, and he said no.
And she divorced him.
Listen,
look, man,
you're welcome, young man.
I'm gonna put a picture up of her. Right, she's a basic girl. She's a basic woman. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that stands out about her to make her go like. I guess maybe for a simp though, because I guess people would consider her as like women consider themselves as bad bitches. So I'm pretty sure she considers herself as a boss, bad bitch type thing.
Yeah, she a badass dog face.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, she would just be a basic, regular girl with 3 kids that she's getting these other men that's probably never been around a woman before. Probably has never been with a woman like her before and doesn't know how to deal with a woman like her. Because I think what he was getting ready to ask her was like a dude that's has his shit together and knows like not to get walked on or stepped on or ran over on, ain't going for that shit.
Yeah, he asked her how many of those guys had she come across.
1, right?
Out of 100.
Yeah, so and that one that she probably came across
he knew
pumped and dumped her ass and kept it moving.
He knew already.
Like, bitch, I ain't about to be dealing with you. You got 3 kids and you ain't that bad. You a regular girl.
Listen, what my man say? The daddy, the dead or incarcerated.
Oh yeah. What the baby daddy got to be dead or
the
incarcerated.
Only way he dating a woman with that many kids. But I said that's the like, I don't know. She just a different breed. Because you can find you a good woman that, something might happen, where she has children, but she not dumb.
Yeah, but most dudes don't want to date a girl that got kids, though.
Yeah, but I think that's true, but I think it depends on the person. If you don't want to date a girl with kids and she act like that.
Definitely not like that.
But if you find you a more wholesome, I'm about my kids and my family moving forward. Okay.
I'm just saying, like
there are good girls out there.
I get what you're saying, but that's like a dime a dozen when it comes to that girl and that man. Because you're saying like a woman that got kids, and you said she's a wholesome girl. This and third. If she was that wholesome, she wouldn't have had kids in the first place. So that means you was already fucking.
But it depends on the situation, because I'm saying
just
like
slip and fall on the dick and have kids.
Of course, like I could see what if she was married and had these 3 kids. So
that makes it even worse then.
But I mean, not everybody marriage works. It make it worse when you have multiple children and you act this way.
Because you got to look at it from the man's perspective on his side. Like, well, if you had kids and got married, this and that third, why did you leave him then?
Or why did he leave her?
But that's not how it really works, though.
Sometimes.
Not a lot.
I listen, it's a TV show I'm watching. The lady they had children together. They were high school sweethearts. And the guy left her and moved out of state.
Right. And that's another reason. Why would he leave you? Because most men don't leave women.
But was crying because she had another man now.
Right. But so you got to look at it from this standpoint, right? Look at it from these 2 standpoints. If a woman is married with a man and they got kids together, if that man divorced her, why would he divorce her? You got to just think about it from the man that's coming in like, yo, why would he
But this situation, they weren't divorced. They had just been separated for 6 or 7.
The point is they're getting divorced. So that doesn't make it any different. But what I'm saying is the man that's coming in is like, well, damn, why would he leave her? Why would he leave her and his son or daughter or that family? Why? It's a reason why. And then on the other end, you gotta look at it from the perspective. Same thing from the man that's coming in with this new girl. Why did you divorce him?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the reason why?
Sometimes people don't want to be responsible anymore. I know a few girls and guys.
It's it's a video. Since we talking about this, right? So this is going to that next topic. I think this is a pretty dope, right?
Mm-hmm.
So about divorce, marriage, and women staying together. This is in that third. Let's listen to this real quick. This is pretty dope right here. What we talking about? Oh shit, did I fuck up? Okay, there we go. All right, hold on. All right, here we go. Let's listen to this. This is pretty dope. Since we kind of on this topic right now, right? So,
would you sacrifice your family for your happiness, or would you sacrifice your happiness for your family?
If I'm not happy, no.
What about you?
I would definitely go for my happiness, because what is life about if we're not trying to be happy?
And what about you?
I've actually been there and done that, and I did choose my happiness, and I'm happy I did.
With all of your answers, this is the reason why women initiate 70 to 80% of the divorces, because you prioritize your happiness over your family. Marriage, to be honest, isn't about happiness. Marriage is about purpose and duty. Happiness is fleeting. It's up and down, meaning that you're happy at one moment and then you're not happy another moment. Men, we could be unhappy. We act despite how we feel. There's guys that suffer in sexless relationships, sexless marriages, and still stay with that woman.
You have one life to live. Why would you sit there and be miserable for the rest of your life?
Men, we don't think the world revolves around us. Like, men really love a girl. You just love that man based off how you feel. I think the only thing you do love is your feelings. Men, we don't prioritize the way we feel. We prioritize what's real, and that's family, that's the woman, that's the children. So we'll sacrifice our happiness for a relationship without a problem.
what do you think about that? Like, was he on point or was he on point?
Yeah, that's fair. Those ladies he were talking to were not about. You could tell that they choose themselves over somebody else.
Right, but look at how many women that said that. And then just think about, like, majority, like you said, majority of women file for divorce because they say they're not happy. You know what I'm saying? So you see that a lot on, like, these television shows or these people just saying this shit just in general. Like, when women say they leaving the man, they talking about because they want to be happy. They want to be happy. So their happiness is more important than the actual marriage that they signed up for. That's for to death do us part. So that's why I was saying earlier, you got to look at it from that perspective of why would she divorce him? And they got kids. Why not stay with your family? Stay there with your husband and figure that out and make that work. And on top of that, why would he leave her? So she had to be like an ain't shit woman for him to leave, because most men don't leave and they don't file for divorce.
That'd be something where you have to do a little more digging to figure out, and then that person would have to admit their wrongdoings. So
kind of like that, whatever the show is that you're watching, and I kind of want to know the dynamic of that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would he separate from her? For what reason? Like, she has to be like, you know how they say a quarrelsome woman or something like that? I think it's in the Bible, like a quarrelsome woman can stay on the roof or something like that. It's something like that. But anyway, she had to be a woman like that. You know what I'm saying? To where he was like, yo, I can't deal with you.
Because you know how, well, it's still, the show's still going on. So I'll update you. But they were just high school sweethearts. They separated. He moved around the corner. He wasn't co-parenting. And then he moved out of state. His family was co-parenting with her. The family was helping out with their children.
Oh, so
he moved out of state.
He didn't want to have no parts with her at all, period.
Or the kids.
Damn. So
and then she got a man, and he came back around and was mad because she had a man.
Oh, yeah, so this shit sounds just weird. I don't even care no more.
So he was talking about you put my kids to sleep at night. Like,
it's like some white people shit.
No.
He's the black folks? Oh, so
he was crying.
Yeah.
And then asked her half of the money for the divorce.
Yeah, I don't even care about this number.
Yeah.
That shit sounds crazy as hell. But yeah, man, yeah. That's yeah.
Anywho.
I do think that's pretty crazy though, but
yeah. Next topic.
Oh, so this is still kind of doing with the same, not same, but you know. So we ain't gonna listen to it, but I heard a video with Gilly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was pretty much saying like if your woman don't lie to you, you know what I'm saying, about like, I guess how you like. So say if like me and you was out, right, and another dude that body, I guess, look better than mine or whatever the case may be, would you lie and be like, yeah, baby, your body way better than his? Or would you be like, yeah, you need to...
I couldn't lie because you already gonna know the answer. If his body look good and I tell you, I'm like, of course I'm gonna tell you look better than him. And you go like, you a damn lie. You know what I'm saying? So that wouldn't even be a reason for me to even lie about it.
So you think
and you wouldn't get mad if I said that he was more toned than you.
You're right. So
because you ain't gonna ask me if a guy look good sexually. You just gonna ask me about his physique. Do he look like he work out and all this other stuff? So
that's true.
You know.
So I do. He might be right then. Like, I think a woman should lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Cause that'll boot. I mean, even though I think you might already know though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be like, yeah, babe, you look good. You know what I'm saying? This is that third. Like, bitch, shut up, line.
Right. Some of the stuff be like what? You trying to lie over little stuff. That's just like me asking you, a supermodel with a flat stomach, you think my stomach flatter than hers? No.
Hell no. See, but that's what...
You have to say hell no.
But you know, people want lies though, man.
You won't lie to feel confident in your current situation because you know you're fat.
I guess so. People.
So if you lie to me and tell me, nah, you ain't fat.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you that.
I'm not seeing you directly. Okay. I know.
Yeah, I done told you, fat ass.
First of all,
to get to the gym.
First of all,
what? Say what you want to say. First of all, what?
Our schedule's on lineup, but I want to get me some at home stuff to do, and I can do it at home.
You told me, and I think you said something to the audience about you starting to work out at home. This is and third. Yeah. And you ain't did that at all.
No, because when I come home, I got to be a wife. So it's hard for me to fit in the workout. Because by the time I'm done doing my wifely duties, it's like 9:30. I'm ready to get in the shower, lay down. Mm-hmm. So I just have to prioritize myself.
There's no excuses.
Did you heard what I was saying? I just have to prioritize myself and fit it in.
Well, you really ain't. It's not really about going to the gym. It's really about what you eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you cut back on some of the food you eat, really sugar, you eat a lot of sugar.
I don't think this week, well.
And snacks and cookies. And,
I've been doing good. I had me some plantain chips, if you some lime flavor.
Cut back on some of those things, and you do like a little bit of workout at home, you'll be fine. You just got to cut back on your intake. That's all. You eat too much, or either the point where you're eating the same amount of food that you've been eating, so you're staying at the same weight that you've been at. So you're just maintaining your weight.
That's true. I'm just maintaining because I ain't gained nothing.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you got to cut back on some stuff. That's all, and you'll be fine. But
that's fair.
You know, I think everybody should lie to their husband and wives. No, I'll take that back. Don't lie to y'all. If she fat, tell her she fat.
That's not nice. But be honest.
Yeah, be honest, man.
You're beautiful for who you are. But you could be even more. You could be gorgeous.
If you lose about 10 pounds.
If you make different steps. If we transition into this route.
If you lose about 10 pounds, you'll be just fine, baby.
You in a size 38. You just want to talk about everybody.
Hey, yo. That's a good feeling, though. I ain't going to hold you up. So that's a good feeling being a size 38. You know what I'm saying? Coming from like a 42 to a 38. That's dope. That's like the normal. 38 or like 32s or something like that.
You skip the size. Oh, my leg.
Or 34 or something like that?
36, 38.
Oh. Wait till I go to... I might be in a 36 in a minute. Shut down. White ass leg down.
I know my leg itch. Bear with me. I ain't got no nails because I cut my nails down this morning.
I might want to see your... What's some shit's called? I can't think of the vein. What they call that shit?
First of all...
What they call it?
I'm not telling you.
What do they call it?
I don't know. Figure it out.
Damn, I can't. I
don't know.
I know it in my head, but that's I know when I say that shit.
It ain't gonna come out right, and I'm not helping you. I got one. Maybe
what they
two.
Call them Corso? What they call them? What they call them?
Nope. I don't know.
Tell me what do they call them for real?
Varicose veins.
Varicose veins. There you go. Put them shits away.
I got one that's been there all my life.
Nobody want to see them. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are they?
I don't know. But you can get them removed. I think I want to do
Are they
it,
like
though.
dead veins or something like that?
I don't know.
Or
I haven't researched it.
Are they veins or you don't get no blood to
But
them?
that bitch got some blood in it.
Why is green though?
Because my veins are green. I'm light skinned.
That's weird.
I got one here and then I got one on my thigh. It looked like a spider web almost.
That shit look weird.
But
get that tattoo covered up. That's a fucked up tattoo. But it is a fucked up tattoo.
Okay, get your covered up.
I am gonna get mine covered up.
Fucked up too.
Well, it ain't fucked up,
It
but it's not a good tattoo to have.
It's fucked up.
Not like yours.
It's fucked up.
Your tattoos actually.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking. Stop talking. Shut the fuck up. Don't make me cuss at you and use words that I shouldn't look.
Don't be mad.
And Haktua, you want?
Haktua.
Okay.
I can't stand that BITC word. And, you know, this is the reason why I don't like her, right? So she went on the podcast and some people was asking her, like, you know, hey, did you reach out to my man and thank the dude that, you know,
made you famous?
She say that, you know, hey, let's listen to it because let's hurry up. Which one I'm at? Yeah, but this chick, man, something wrong with this girl, man. I swear something wrong with her for real, for real. She needs some help. Might be up here at the top. Where you at?
I seen it. I didn't even want to listen to it because she's stupid.
Yeah, but it's
there's no you can't explain it. There's no recovery because that's just ungrateful.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man.
Yeah. What the Bible say? It'd be easy for a camel to get through the eye of the needle than a rich man to get into
Making
the
you
people.
famous?
So
You got rich and famous, and now the little people don't matter.
Have you talked to that dude? Have
That's
you
a
said
good
thank
question.
you?
Tell him thank you for what?
Making you famous?
Well,
Hello?
see, we reached out to him and I asked him to stop posting those videos, and he never did. He blocked us all and everything. So I'm not telling him thank you for anything.
Really? So you
What
reached
she
out to go,
said?
hey, would you chill on that? And he blocked you?
Because, I mean, he'd post one, I'd be like, oh, that's it. Here would come another one. A few days later, I was like, man, maybe that's it. Here'd come another one. Then just so on.
So in the beginning, you just wanted it to all go away, make it stop, and you just continue life at home and at the spring factory. And then now, since he wouldn't stop,
Here
you're
I
just
am.
like, okay, what does this make possible for me?
Yep.
Have you talked?
This girl's stupid. Like, this guy to me, like, first of all, you only famous because of his video.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say if he never would have posted that video, you wouldn't be where you at right now.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be having these interviews where people might be paying you. You wouldn't be having the podcast that you have right now. You wouldn't be having meeting Shaq and meeting these
This
celebrities.
overnight
This fame that you have. You wouldn't have it at all.
No.
If it wasn't for this young man putting that video out there.
People get famous off of the stupidest stuff. Like, why are you eating Shaq? Because you said hot tour?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's the reason.
anytime you say something super dirty, oh, she famous.
And I think some people try to go out their way to do certain shit. I seen a girl that had a shirt on that said throat goat.
That why?
It's a jersey. I don't know.
Why?
But you know, people out there, they try to
It makes no sense.
do what they can to be the next viral, you know,
Sensation,
moment.
yeah, because only thing that she will forever be hot tour.
Yeah.
You couldn't be in the politics. You could be a fashion designer because you gonna be the hot tour girl.
That's true, but you know, when it comes to them asking her though, like, yeah, but I would have reached out to him like soon as like the next day when how shit, like if I'd have seen how shit was going crazy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, I really appreciate you for posting that video. You know what I'm saying? Because this has changed my life completely.
But she reached out to him a few times to tell him to take
stop.
it down.
Yeah, to stop.
And then he blocked her because clearly you signed a waiver. This is my stuff. You can't tell me to take it down.
Yeah.
But now since you got famous, I can't get a thank you.
Like, I'm the reason where you at right now.
That's like somebody investing in you. And as soon as you get ahead, you be like, I take your money, don't talk to me no more.
Yeah, I mean, and it's his video. You know what I'm saying? He recorded it, so he owned that video forever.
Yeah.
So he can use that video in any shape, form, or fashion, how he want to use it.
He should have been smart and copyrighted the Hawk Tour.
That would have been really smart.
That would have,
because now whatever.
She can't do nothing.
You can't do nothing.
Because as soon as I'd have got the first email and she was talking about take it down, I'd have been like, oh. And you seeing the streams it's getting, I'd have just copyrighted. Because it don't cost that much to copyright nothing.
I mean, it don't. But
the process takes some time, but at least you'd have had that process started to where she couldn't do it.
She couldn't use the name.
No.
Like you couldn't use it on like a pod. You couldn't use it as a podcast. You couldn't none of that shit. Like you couldn't use that term. Like 'cause I would trademark the term, the name, how it's spelled, all that. So we're like, you can't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? And even if you did, you would have to make sure you go through me because whatever you use it for, I'm gonna need a percentage of it.
I've been seeing so many people. The Turkey we having the shirts on. I was driving and this motorcycle guy had a Hot Tour shirt on.
Well, out here? Yeah. Out there. Yeah. So she selling merch then.
If it's her, I had to take a picture of it.
So she's selling merch then, and then but she definitely deserved that dude a thank you. And I don't know why she would want him to stop posting stuff or putting it out there because that's just making her even more famous. That just means more eyes and more people is seeing her and what she said.
That's giving you more free publicity.
Yeah. So
what'd you say?
Publicity. Don't be talking about me, man. You know something. Well, but nobody care about seeing that shit, Shira.
I don't know. I was just still scrolling.
You know all them goddamn video pictures and
Don't
shit.
hate because you ain't got nothing to take pictures of.
I'll take pictures of that shit.
All right. This is creating memories.
Okay.
We get older and we try to look back at ourselves as this age. Ain't gonna be no pictures of you. It'll be like you wasn't in there.
Yeah, it is because you're gonna have them all in your phone. I do like taking pictures now a little bit, not as much. Like before, I didn't want to take pictures at all, but yeah, man.
Whatever.
We good now, though. But yeah, shout out to my man, though. I don't know his name, but I'm putting him right here, though. He got a YouTube channel. But shout out to him for making her famous. And I do think he should get a cut of that whole Hot Tour shit. And he should get that shit trademarked if she haven't done it already.
I think she done it already.
You think so?
Because somebody else told her to do it so she can make money off of it.
That nigga, not unless he did it before her.
I know.
If I was him, I would have did that shit, or somebody else would have did it. I wish I was thinking about that shit too. I'd have got that shit trademarked. Yeah, you can't use this shit nowhere. But yeah, man, y'all done let us know what y'all think about the whole Hot Tour girl. Do she owe boy a thank you or something? She owe him something for damn sure.
She do.
I don't know what it is, but it's definitely a thank you or something like that. But and shout out to everybody out there, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. We appreciate y'all for showing us love and tapping on the channel, man. So y'all, make sure y'all like and subscribe, and come kick it with us every now and then. I think we're gonna start making sure we putting out recordings like every. What I say, B? I told you this shit. See, we sit down and have these conversations like an actual meeting sometimes. Cause we're like we handling real business over here. So I do think that's why we got the board where we write down shit. But we do record, I think, Thursdays and Sundays though. And we just put it out.
Why you just can't say tune in to the next episode?
No, we are going to
Real100.
They is going to tune into the next episode. But what I'm saying is I want to make sure we have an actual time. So when people are like, hey, I don't want to just be dropping sporadically, and they're like, I don't know when Real 100 drop.
Well, they
but we know they don't know because we don't tell them how they gonna know. So we gotta have some type of set schedule, and we gotta make sure we holding up our end of the bargain and keeping that schedule. You see what I'm saying? So if we hold our end, the real 100 people hold their end. You see what I'm saying? Tune in and subscribe and watch and all that shit like that. You know what I mean? So I know we record on Thursdays and we record on Sundays. So this will be dropping tomorrow, which is Friday. You know what I'm saying? And Sunday, we're going to record again and drop something on Monday. And then, all the other shorts will come out throughout the week. So we really only drop like 2 days out of the week. Fridays and Saturdays. I mean, Friday and Monday. And everything else is like, chopped up. So, yeah, man. Y'all tune into us on Fridays. Like around, we're going to drop like Fridays afternoon, and then we'll drop Mondays afternoon. What time, I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we're doing this right. I want to do this right. That's what I'm saying. So y'all stay tuned and tune in to the next episode of the Real 100. And as always, that me and the light skinned Shishi says over here on this end, on this side of the internet.
Be safe, be honest, be real.
Peace.